Am I ever too far from God to come back to Him? Have you ever lost something and found it years later? I remember in primary school, Mum would get angry because I came home with no jumper and say, I've lost it. She buys a new jumper and I find it again at the end of the school year. In Luke 15, Jesus told 3 parables of the lost and found. Examples like the lost sheep, lost coin, and the lost son. If we focus on the lost son, a father gives his son a third of his inheritance. The son goes off and spends it all and is left with nothing. He's then living with the pigs, and even the pigs eat better than him. He thought back to when he was with his father and remembered that the servants that they had were fed and were given shelter for the night. So he returned back home, hoping to be returned as a servant and to be working with his father. He returned home and was welcomed with open arms. He was gifted with a robe, a ring, and sandals on his feet. A huge feast was assembled in his honour for coming home. The older son was outraged with his father's response, but the father was just happy to have his son home. This is God's reaction whenever we draw near to Him and whenever we return to Him. He doesn't keep a list of wrongdoings. He welcomes you with open arms. You can never be too far from Him to come back home.